issues, and we are pulling into Bank Campground. It's a COE park. I've been here, I think this is my 4th time. I actually stayed here last Thanksgiving for a few days. But I'll show you around more when we get settled. So Lake Seminole is right in front of us, and we're gonna take a right and then a very, very sharp left. It's probably gonna bump my axle. But this park has the best sunset of any campground I've ever been at. It's amazing. Calm down. So this loop right here is quite the turn. There's the lake. My first time here, I had site number 5, which is on the right where that, actually, it's empty right now. Let's see, this is 6.
I would like just to pick up a 4Runner. I've always wanted a 4Runner, but I'm like, that could be my Aura.
Riley. This is our lovely campsite. We just went for a walk around the campground. There's Colleen with her cool van. There's our screen room where we can see the sunset. And I put my Hasaka awning up, which I will not do again. I like it okay with the van, but I don't like it in this situation. I bet Riley's ready for dinner. So I just want to give you a quick little tour of our campsite number 6 at East Bank Campground. We are in the center lane, and of course the waterfront sites are the best, but this is a pull through, and I was able to snag it and I couldn't resist. So there's the Palisade, which did an awesome job pulling the trailer the 2.5 hours here. Started off kind of nervous, but by the end it felt very comfortable. It is a little more sway-y than when I pull it with the van, but that could be because the van is more boxy and probably blocks more wind than the Palisade. But I got my Hasaka awning, which I do not prefer on the trailer. I won't do that again. It doesn't it doesn't cover all the way up there. And I cut a hole in it with the door. But this is my little porch. It is adding a little more shade, which I guess is nice. But as you can see, I pulled in and hooked up, and then Colleen was able to pull over here, so we have like a little compound going. We have a nice big joint area, and what's nice about this spot is we have these trees, so we were able to put our screen room under the trees. They do have an ant problem here. I'll read you the name of what those are later. They are not biting ants, but they're annoying ants, and they're already in my camper, which isn't good. Riley. There's Riley. 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 He says there's so many dogs to see, Mom. He's looking at all the dogs, and also there's a lot of geese here. When the first time we came here several years ago, we were on site number 5, which is beautiful. It's on the water. It's right over there, straight ahead. And he's used to living on a homestead where all the chickens and everybody likes him, but he was a little too friendly with one of the baby geese, and the mommy geese tore him up. I mean, she attacked him and he went rolling around and was looking like, what the heck, everybody's supposed to like me. But anyway, it's starting to get warm. Colleen went on a walk to the dam. I have seen the dam before, so I opted not to go right now, but I think we're going to get rain in a little while, so she wanted to go ahead and do that in case she couldn't do it later. You can see she's got a really cool awning up over her door. Oh yeah, that's gonna keep the rain. She wanted to be able to keep her door open if she wanted to. And then look, this is her view from her door. Right now that space is open. When somebody comes, that's gonna be a little less of a good view, but we were able to walk around last night and get really good pictures of the sunset. So there we are, campsite number 6. 2 gals just living their best life. Talk to you later. Here's the trailer. I have made my bed for the day and put up my coffee pot. Got everything just kind of neat and orderly the way I like them. I love it here. I love it in my little camper. Can't beat this. I'm eating my cherries. And Riley's begging for cherries. Yep. This is our view. Colleen is fixing us a feast. She's making us fajitas. I'm so excited.
Hopefully they're good.
I'm sure they will be. Riley is excited. Are you excited? There's a view of our campsite from up on the hill. I just walked some trash to the dumpster and I'm going to the restroom. It's beautiful. Somebody stole my chair. It's about 1:37 and it's Saturday afternoon. It's our first full day here. We had a beautiful lunch with fajitas. It was so yummy. And then I just went and took a hot shower. And where's my boy? That's what Riley's doing. It's nap time for both of us. We actually are getting some rain and wind. So I had to drop down my screen room, and Colleen took all of her awnings off. I left mine. I don't know if you can hear it. It's thundering and rumbling in the back, but to me, that means it's nap time. So me and Riley are gonna take a nap. But first I'll show you what it looks like out our windows here. So this is through the kitchen window. That's looking at the lake beyond there. This is out the back window. You can see I had to drop my screen room down. There's my hassock. I just folded up my chair and ladder and laid them on the ground so they don't blow away so easy. And our fire is still smoking, so I don't want to go out there because I just washed my hair and I don't want my hair to smell like smoke. But anyway, it's a rainy Saturday afternoon and a good day to take a nap. And there's nobody here. There's only a few people in this loop, Loop B. The only person there today on a Saturday in June was the camp host. So, and in fact, there's a couple sites I tried to get and they were booked, but they're empty now. So I don't know why people book sites and don't go, but anyway, that's how it is. I was going to show you too. I always bring this. I usually have this in my van. It's just a basket of things to do. I have paints, an art tablet, a big notebook because I get a lot of grand ideas. I have crossword puzzles, coloring books, a pack of colored markers, and a Bible that I take with me. What's this? A journal. I have things to do, so yeah, little paint set. So if I don't take a nap, I'll probably get crafty. So our little rainstorm is over. It wasn't too bad. And I put the screen room back up. We did get a neighbor across the street, so our view of the sunset's a little limited. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what you aspire to do when you grow up. When you grow up, you start coloring in coloring books.
And enjoy it.
And that's what we're doing. And we can do whatever we want, and that's the best part. Right?
Absolutely.
We still have a nice breeze, so it was kind of nice. We didn't get a lot of rain, but we did get a cool down, so that's always good. Right, Riley? Is that always good? So I'm going to get my coloring book out and start having fun like the big girls do. Color. I'm going to have a little snack. I'm going to have some of this cranberry almond chicken salad from Aldi and a couple low-fat Ritz crackers. I love this stuff. You're not begging, are you? Good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. We are leaving today. We've had 2 really wonderful nights. I have to say I've been more relaxed here than I've been in a long time. Not only did we color in the screen room, but when I came in last night, I colored some more and I had a movie playing and I slept well again, and it was really nice. But I wanted to give you an update about what happened towing the trailer here with the Palisade. Basically, it was non-eventful. I drove nice and slow, so I don't know, I traveled about 65. I do not use the cruise control, so I was kind of starting and stopping. But anyway, Colleen followed me, and I'm very grateful. But now I'm comfortable enough that she's not going to follow me home. I think the Palisade did it fine. I didn't even unhook. I just stabilized the trailer and left it hooked up because we didn't go anywhere. So I don't even have to rehook the trailer today, which is fun. I've got to take down my awning in my screen room. And I wanted to tell you the name of those ants that are here are Argentine ants. And they don't bite you, but they do get into things. And we had to put down some ant stuff. And when I take down my screen room, I need to be real sure that there's no ants left on it, because I don't want them in the van or in the Palisade or in the trailer. But anyway, everything went really well. I'm going to wrap up this video here. And unless you hear from me again, I got home safe. I'm just 2.5 hours away. Again, we're at East Bank Campground, close to Bainbridge, Georgia. We're right on the Eastern Central Time Zone. In fact, we both figured out last night that our watches and phones switched to Central, but the campground goes on Eastern. So that might be why we felt like, why are we ready for bed at 7:30 the first night? Because we're on a different time zone. But I really do like this campground. The sunsets are amazing. It is an older campground. Some of the sites are big and some of them are small. So you just really need to look at a map and check things out before you book here. But I'm definitely going to be coming again. And now that I feel safe towing the trailer with the Palisade, I am feeling like I can camp in Florida. I don't want to take the Palisade on long trips. And I wanted to give you an update on Joy, the van. The reason we haven't updated you is because Kenny's been working. He's on call again, and he did have time to work on a little bit. And there are much improvements. We are very, very hopeful. But there's still one little thing that we think happened when the dealership was putting the vehicle back together after they did the diagnostic. And anyway, when we get that all figured out, we will give you an update. But I just want to tell you, things are looking up. They're looking up. So I'm going to end this here because I'm running out of storage as usual. But thank you for coming along with me. Thank you for the nice thoughts about our situation. And again, for Riley is doing so much better. And thank you for being here. Have a great day.